This video is brought to you by Newer Professional Lighting and Photography Equipment. Newer sent me a 100-watt LED video light. It sits at 5600K. It's a Bowens mount continuous lighting system with a stand, softbox, and remote. And this thing has been my favorite upgrade to my studio over the last little while. And I'm just not just blowing smoke, man. I did a whole video on it. I'll tag it up here. It's shaved off a bunch of my editing time, as well as it's made my videos look nice and crispy and a lot more consistent, because with the light and the size of it and how good it works with my camera, it doesn't matter if it's daytime or nighttime or whatever. My outside lights don't seem to bother it. None of my other lights in my studio seem to bother it. So for my room, in my 10x12 room, this light has been fantastic. So Newer, thank you so much for the light. Check them out. I've got the link in the description box. My friends, let's get back to the video.
Turn on the radio, sounding like a disco.
What is going on, my Patreon friends, my YouTube friends, my Click friends? How about my nerdy friends? Y'all notice anything? Notice anything? Can't remember in the last 21 Pilots video I did on YouTube but I changed my mic. I had an overhead mic. I had like a shotgun mic for a minute. I was trying that out. I'm probably gonna get one when I can find one that's a good deal. But I'm back to my 7B, and my boy Nick from That Singer Reactions hooked your boy up with a new camera. New camera, man. I don't even know how to I don't know how to sit still. This has been something I've been working myself towards for a long time. I'm not gonna get into it now, but I've talked about it openly in other things. But like, I've gone through enough bullshit in the last year that I just haven't been able to pull it off. So my boy Nick, I appreciate this so much, man. I hope y'all at home appreciate this. You can see my cavities now. My friend Jordan hooked me up with this. This is my last reaction for the day until I gotta get my dog done, his nails done. And then I'm gonna come back and do a bunch more because we're trying out this camera. We're pushing this camera. Gonna figure some shit out. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. The link's in the description box. Like and subscribe here if you like this live stuff. What else? Shout out to our sponsor for the video. This light, man, making me look pretty. Help him with the cavity thing. God, come on, man. Let's do this. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll watch this volume. Mandolin or something?
When the leader of the bad guys sang something soft and soaked in pain, I heard the echo from the secret hideaway. He must have forgot to close his door as he cranked out his dismal chords, and his four walls declared him insane. I found my way to right time, wrong place as I played my game. You're the judge, oh no, set me free.
Set me free. God, that's high. Come on, man. Come on, Tyler.
Oh no, set me free. You're the judge, oh no, set me free. I know my soul's freezing, hell's high for good reason. So please take a look.
It's such a happy beat, man. It's such a the chord progression goes major minor, which is fine, right? And I'm not quite catching the lyrics. I'm getting really distracted by how good his mic sounds. I always forget about that from this performance. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read the lyrics after, because there's obviously something going on here. But I just love watching Josh Lane as this kid, man. And it's like this happy beat, boo da da boo da da, and it's just something about the way he hits the drums and the way that they rattle like that. And now that I've seen enough footage to know that they're real drums, like the only thing the trigger does is turn the gate off. So check this out. I don't know if y'all can hear this. If y'all have headphones on, when I stop talking, it like gets like weird quiet. But there's room noise, like my speakers make noise, my furnace is on, stuff like that. So it's just like there's different things that trigger what turns the microphone on or off, right? And in their case, they use triggers, which normally are used to put like a sample in place. When you hit the drum, it's a synthetic drum sound, just so it's perfect all the time. But they don't do that, man. They use that just to turn the mic on, so you can hear him playing. And I just love that, man. This is such a good representation of that. This whole recording, this whole theater thing, and him playing the ukulele, right? It's like a larger scale than the regular ones. And I think, like, just from playing guitar and bass, I agree. I think that they're easier to play. I have big hands, so like the frets have to be bigger for me to play them. But I don't know what the reasoning is. I'm just taking a stab on that. But I love this. I love this whole get up, man. This whole thing is great.
Take a look. But the fourth one's out. I can tell 'cause it's a bit darker than the last night's bow. I forgot about the drought of light bulbs in this house, so I head out down the route. I think it's heading south, but I'm not keen with direction.
Like, it's so wild that like the attitude he has going on, and then he's playing this. I can't get over the like the man. I keep changing what it's called. The ukulele. It's been years since I worked at the guitar store, but I dig it, man. Like this. I was going to talk about the charisma in his voice, and then he goes back to like to playing this thing, and it's just got this like interesting kind of bop to it, right? Like I love it.
Down the route, I think it's heading south, but I'm not keen with direction, and I hide behind my mouth. I'm a pro at imperfections, and I'm best friends with my doubt. And none of my mind's out and out.
Did you just say I'm a grown imperfection and I'm best friends with my doubt?
Down the route, I think it's heading south, but I'm not keen with direction, and I hide behind my mouth. I'm a pro at imperfections, and I'm best friends with my doubt.
And he said, I'm not good with directions. I hide behind my mouth. Come on, man. Come on, man. Love that. Scream off mic too. That was wild.
I don't know if this song.
That was neat, man. It looked like he screamed like way over here, but like the delay still caught it. I don't know how they did that, but that was neat. That was really neat.
I don't know if this song is a surrender or a rebel.
Come on, Josh.
This song is a surrender or a rebel. If this one is about me or the devil, I don't know if this song is a surrender or a rebel.
Oh.
I don't know if this one is about me or the devil.
He's getting lost in the self-reflection. He doesn't know who he's writing about anymore, and he's like, you know, you're writing and you're letting your thoughts out, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa. These are some devious thoughts. Like, am I writing about me right now, or am I writing about someone else? And that's probably the excuse you give yourself to be like, it's okay to write what I'm writing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is hard as fuck, though. How many beat changes we have now? Say Josh, that was so cool. That's like, what a great introduction, man. But like, I'm gonna use this as an excuse to talk about how involved they are, because like Tyler's a great bass player, man. I've seen a few videos of him playing bass, and I love how involved the instrumentation is in the recordings, right? Because they reuse parts of the recordings, and I'm sure they make their own for the live performances to use as tracks. But like, I would just think that you had musicians, but musicians are a pain in the ass too. You know, in my experience, I was in a 4-piece band with 4 dudes. It's like being married to 4 dudes, man. Who wants to deal with that? Who wants to deal with that? So like having 2 people, man, like I totally get it. It's easier to convince one other person of the dream than 3 other people or 5 other people, right? But like, with how involved they are with the music, man, it's so neat that they're still willing to do it, 2 of them. Like, I dig it.
Josh.
that you? Cool.
You're the judge. Oh no, set me free. You're the judge. Oh no, set me free. You're the judge. Oh no, just stop. You're the judge. Oh no, set me free.
Wow, man. God, that snare sounds good. Okay. Okay, I had a thought, and y'all are gonna vibe with this, all right? So there's always the argument of who wins between the lights and the band for entertainment. And there's an old saying in the industry that the band's just props for the light show. And this was a hell of a light show, man, but these two were pretty energetic. Back to the involvement thing, back to the like, there's only two of you on stage. They're pretty energetic. They sure know how to drive a crowd, don't they? Because wow, man, that was cool. And like, you know, into the when I started actually catching the lyrics, when I was done with like the shock part, it was like a heavy comparison and contrast back and forward, right? But it's just like it was such a bop, especially with that drum beat, that da 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 da. You know what I mean? And the ukulele. Anyway, I loved it, my friends. This was a blast. Jordan, I appreciate the requests. See everyone again soon.